The strange way politics trains people to stop listening. Something strange happens in politics over time. People do not argue more. They do not ask better questions. They do not even disagree clearly. They slowly stop listening. Not suddenly, not consciously, just quietly. And that is strange, because politics is loud. So, why does so much noise end in so little attention? Most people think listening stops because people are careless, distracted, uninformed, lazy. That explanation sounds easy, but it misses something important. Because many people do listen at first. They follow speeches, they watch debates, they pay attention, and then, gradually, they stop. So the question is not why people do not listen, it is why they learn not to. Politics does not silence people directly, it trains them indirectly. When words repeat without outcomes, attention weakens. When explanations grow longer but answers stay unclear, the mind adapts. Listening becomes effort. Effort without reward fades. So people adjust, not by protesting loudly, but by tuning out quietly. This is not apathy, it is conditioning. Notice how political language works. Complex phrasing, careful wording, statements that circle but never land. Over time, listeners stop searching for meaning. They listen for tone instead, for emotion, for sides. Meaning becomes optional. That is interesting, because once meaning feels optional, listening feels unnecessary. This pattern was clearly observed by George Orwell. He warned that political language often becomes a tool not to reveal meaning, but to obscure responsibility. When words are designed to avoid clarity, listeners slowly learn that careful listening offers little return. So attention drifts, not because people do not care, but because language stopped respecting their attention. Think of a debate. A direct question is asked. The response begins far away from it. Context replaces clarity. Reassurance replaces answers. Time passes. Nothing was said clearly. Nothing was denied clearly. The audience nods, then forgets. This is not failure. This is repetition. Once people expect avoidance, they stop expecting meaning. Listening becomes passive. Engagement becomes emotional instead of thoughtful. People react instead of process. Support instead of understand. Reject instead of evaluate. Politics becomes background noise, and noise does not invite listening. This is concerning, not because people are ignorant, but because listening is how accountability survives. When people stop listening carefully, language loses pressure. Words float freely, promises stretch endlessly, and silence replaces scrutiny. Not loudly, quietly. The strange thing is this: people did not choose to stop listening, they adapted. They learned that listening deeply did not change outcomes, so they conserved energy. Understanding this shifts perspective, less anger, more awareness. Politics did not just become noisy, it became predictable, and predictability trains silence, so next time attention fades, pause. It may not be disinterest, it may be learned.